Hi guys, today I want to teach you about a really fun Jeopardy game that you can create online. It's called Jeopardy.Rocks. And to get to it, the website you see here is Jeopardy.Rocks. There's no .com, so make sure you leave that out. And when you go onto the website, you will first create an account. Mine says log in because I'm already in on another page, but you create an account and it's super easy. You just need your email and a password. You don't have to sign in through an email and lengthy accounts. So if we look at mine, once you log in, you'll get this screen. Mine has 2 games I've made already, but what you'll do is create a new game, and you get to give it a web address, which is really cool because then after you create it, you can share this game with anybody. So we're just going to call this one for fun things at home. And then you save and continue. So now you've got your Jeopardy board. The first thing you're going to want to do is give it a title. So we'll call this Things at Home. And then you can name each of your categories. What's nice, there's 6 categories, but you don't have to use all of them. You can just use as many as you need. So if we were doing things at home, maybe we'd do pets and maybe in the kitchen. So to start adding your questions and answers, you just click on the value amount and a screen pops up where you put your question and your answer. Now the thing I learned, it's the opposite of Jeopardy. So your question, like the example here says, who was the first president? That's going to pop up as the actual question. You're not going to get the answer. So if you want to do it like traditional Jeopardy, you need to put your answer in the question and your question in the answer. So for this one, we were on pets. I could say, what meows? And my answer is cat. So I save, and now we see the 100 is highlighted because I have a question there. I can add another one in the kitchen. My question, what do you use to flip pancakes? Whoops. And we can answer spatula. And save. And again, you see it's highlighted now. If you get a pro account, you can print the answers so that you have them to go along. But what I did was, for mine, I just put all my questions and answers in a Word document and copied it over so I had it. Now what's cool about this, like I said, you can share it. So here's the actual web address that you can share this, and you can share it with your team, with other teachers. So that's really cool that you can do that. Instead of playing this game, I'm going to show you one that I made. So to go back, you'll click this J over here. And here's my game that I've been working on for my 2nd grade classroom geography skills. So we'll go ahead and play. And you play now, and it's kind of cute. You pick how many teams. So let's just say I'm doing 1 because it's just me. And you get to pick your team captain. So let's do the onion. And just like normal Jeopardy, you select the question and the category, and then you check on the check mark if the team gets it right, the X if they get it wrong, and it takes the money away from them. And then here we go. So if I pick the first one, continents, the continent we live on, the answer is North America. I got it right. I'll do the check. I got 100. So we'll continue. Let's try landforms, 200. Low land between hills or mountains. Let's say I get it wrong, and I guess it's a river. So I get it wrong, and it tells me it was actually a valley, so deducted the points. So that's pretty simple. Creating this was really easy. The only tricky part is remembering if you want it to be like real Jeopardy, you have to flip-flop the questions and the answers. And from a pedagogy standpoint, I feel like if the kids are just playing this, it's really just a fun way to review something. I don't know that it's going to teach them any new skills. It's just for practice. But I was thinking maybe older kids could use this as a presentation tool to create, maybe if they're doing research, say on an inventor, they could ask the question to begin with, name a great American inventor, and maybe they'll say Thomas Edison. And as they go through that, they use this to present their research instead of actually playing it as a game. As far as content, you could get definitely do landforms geography like I've got here. History would work perfectly for this. You could use science terminology. I was thinking younger kids, you could even do like phonemic awareness, put a cat and maybe say, what's the first sound you hear in cat? And the answer could be k. And of course, I've seen these Jeopardy games used for star reviews a lot for thinking of that vocabulary that those test questions ask you. So hopefully you enjoy Jeopardy Rocks and you find a good use for it in your classroom.